The power of letting go. How releasing beliefs opens the path to freedom. In life, we often cling to specific beliefs, values, and ideas. These attachments shape our perception of the world and influence how we interact with others. But what if we could transcend these limiting values and embrace a new reality? A reality where we are not bound by the dualities of right and wrong, good and bad. This is where the power of letting go comes into play. When we grasp onto specific values, we enter a world of dualities, experiencing both satisfaction and dissatisfaction, success and failure, joy and sorrow. These dualities are deeply embedded in our perception, creating a cycle of constant judgment and comparison. This is the essence of what we call the world of duality. But there's an alternative path. By releasing these rigid values and attachments, we can step into a neutral state, one that is free from the constraints of judgment and separation. The first step towards this freedom is realizing that our beliefs are just that, beliefs. They are not absolute truths, but subjective views shaped by our experiences and perspectives. When we hold on to a specific value, we invite both the positive and negative aspects of that value into our lives. For example, if we value success, we may feel elated when we achieve it, but also disheartened when we fail. This duality creates a sense of conflict, as we constantly strive for fulfillment while fearing its opposite, failure or loss. The key to breaking free from this cycle lies in embracing the idea that everything is in a constant state of flux. The opposite of something is not inherently wrong or right. It simply is. Understanding this opens the door to a deeper level of consciousness, one that is not bound by the limitations of dualistic thinking. For instance, when we find ourselves judging others for their beliefs or actions, we are engaging in dualistic thinking. This person is wrong because they don't agree with me is a thought rooted in duality. But if we can step back and observe this judgment, we realize that it is merely one perspective, not an absolute truth. This awareness allows us to release our attachment to being right and open ourselves to understanding other viewpoints. The power of letting go lies in the recognition that nothing in life is fixed. Our perceptions, beliefs, and judgments are fluid, and we have the ability to choose what we hold on to and what we release. By letting go of the need to be right or to hold on to specific values, we create space for new possibilities and a deeper sense of peace. In embracing this neutrality, we transcend the dualities that govern our everyday lives. We begin to see the world not as a battleground of opposing forces, but as a harmonious flow of experiences. This shift in perception allows us to live with greater ease and grace, free from the weight of judgment and comparison. So, how can we begin this journey of letting go? It starts with self-awareness. The next time you find yourself judging a situation or a person, pause and ask yourself, am I holding on to a belief that is limiting me? By acknowledging this attachment, you take the first step toward releasing it and embracing a more neutral, expansive view of life. The path to freedom is not about rejecting beliefs or values entirely. It's about recognizing that they are just one lens through which we see the world. By allowing ourselves to let go of rigid attachments, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that lie beyond duality. This is the key to living a life of true freedom and peace. Conclusion. Letting go of limiting beliefs is a powerful act of self-liberation. It allows us to step into a world where we are no longer confined by dualities, but are free to experience life as it truly is, without judgment, without attachment. By embracing neutrality and releasing the need to be right, we open the door to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This is the path to true freedom. Let go and experience the freedom that comes from embracing life in its purest form.